Hi, guys. Hey, it's great to see you out here at the channel. I want to thank you for your support. Do you believe it? The channel has crested 2,000 subscribers. Wow. Hey, thank you. And I'm really sorry the release schedule has been off the last couple of weeks. I've been upgrading the studio and getting prepared to start live streaming on YouTube through a special members only section where once a week I'll do a live video stream sesh where members can type in questions and get answers on a weekly topic. So be on the watch for that. In this episode, I'm going to talk about two things: a great product that can help you sleep, electric eye massagers, and second, I'm going to talk about acupuncture points being massaged with this product. I'm going to talk about their location and the symptoms they treat. So if you don't have your eye massager handy, you can do self-massage on these points and hopefully get similar results. And everyone needs help sleeping one time or another. But you know what? When you get older, problems sleeping better at night become more of an issue. And that's because in Chinese medicine, difficulty falling asleep is usually due to exhaustion of some resource in your body. And when you get older, it's easier to exhaust resources. So things like anxiety are more common in aging because you've used so many of your resources. Now, Chinese herbal therapy and acupuncture are about repairing those things that you've overused. But what if you can't get to your Chinese medical professional? What tips are out there to help you sleep better? Well, I like sharing with you neat things I've run across. And one of the most recent finds that helps with sleeping are these electric eye massagers. And if you're wondering, what does an electric eye massager do? Well, one thing an electric eye massager does is help you get a better night's sleep. And how these eye massagers work is by massaging around your eye socket. And when they massage around your eye socket, the massager hits all these acupuncture points. The manufacturers say that by hitting these acupuncture points, the electric eye massagers are able to help with certain conditions. So I was pretty skeptical. And, being an acupuncturist, I was very skeptical of the whole thing. Well, okay, skepticism aside, I was pretty surprised. So let me go over the benefits I found using these massagers. And then I'm going to show you the points these massagers are hitting, what these points are, and what they do in Chinese medicine. So the first thing this product helped with for me was sleeping. And let me tell you, it was
Weirdly amazing.
my husband would say I would fall asleep within seconds of putting the eye massager on. So for me, when I'm really tired and when you're so exhausted you can't get to sleep, well, the electric eye massager was that little nudge to get me over the edge and into dreamland. But it wasn't just sleep. On me, these electric eye massagers helped with sinuses, and I just have light sinuses. Every so often, I get stuffed up. Maybe the pollen from a tree blew in the backyard, or the barometric pressure had a sudden change. But something happened, and I would start sneezing and would notice my frontal and maxillary sinuses would stuff up. Now, I could use this eye massager, and my sinuses would clear out. Now, I imagine if you have wicked sinuses, you're going to have to use this a lot, but it worked for me, so it might work for you too. And the last thing the electric eye massagers changed for me was the circles under my eyes. Now, it's not perfect, but the circles under my eyes are better than they were. And I was having a hard time sleeping. It had gone on for a while. And all that stress from last year, that didn't help things. So sleep was a bit elusive last year, and the circles under my eyes got worse. The eye massager definitely got the circulation moving under and around my eyes and reduced those circles. Of course, the additional sleep helped also, but I gotta say, I think part of it was these electric eye massagers too. So that's what I experienced. Now, I don't get headaches, but all the advertising say they help reduce headaches. And I can see that. And they say in the advertising that these massagers massage key acupuncture points. And they do that because they massage all the way around the eye socket. And there's a lot of acupuncture points around the eyes. So, of course, as soon as someone says something like that, being a Chinese medical provider, I was a little bit skeptical. So, now that I'm not skeptical anymore, let me tell you where these points are and what they're good for. So, even if you're not using an electric eye massager, just knowing where these points are, what they do, you can do self massage on these points, and that can help you also. Over the past few years, when I'm stressed out or run down, I get anxiety. So, hey, shout out to everyone with anxiety. I feel your pain and didn't know how awful it was until I was there. Pretty much will take any other emotion but anxiety. And my anxiety comes off the stomach, spleen, heart channel in Chinese medicine. Well, there's these really significant stomach points going through your eyes. In fact, the start of the stomach channel is on the bottom of the eyelid at the midpoint. And between your eyebrows is another special point called yin tong. Now, that point is great for reducing anxiety, stress, and moving sinus congestion. So, there's two things that I definitely was experiencing: anxiety and sinus congestion, and stress. I was actually feeling stressed too. You know, Thinking about the stomach starting at the eye, there's a couple other major channels that start at the eye. So the gallbladder channel and the bladder channel both start at the eye. And there's another channel, the triple warmer, it ends at the eye. So there are 4 of the 12 acupuncture channels that either start at the eye or end at the eye. That's a third of the acupuncture channels. So your eye is a pretty important location. And here's the thing: the beginning and endings of things is pretty significant in Chinese medicine. Those points that are near the ending and the beginning, those points can really make a difference in the energetics of the channel. And then you have these extra special points that are located around the eye that have influence over specific conditions. So yin tong, that one between the eyebrow, was one of them. But there is another one called yu yao, and this is used for migraines. And this is used for migraines that come off the liver and gallbladder channel. So yu yao is in the middle of your eyebrow. So there are 4 points that deal with headaches, especially headaches coming from the liver and gallbladder channels. You have the gallbladder channel starting at the eye. Add in that special point yu yao with its specific action on headaches from the liver channel, plus that last point on the triple warmer channel, which is great for headaches from the liver channel. And then that one I just talked about, yin tong, between your 2 eyebrows. And you start to see why these electric eye massagers could help reduce headaches. But hey, let's be real. Not all migraines are going to be liver gallbladder migraines. So don't get too depressed if this doesn't help with your migraines. If you live in the United States, it definitely was a good try because most our migraines are off the liver and gallbladder channel. And when you talk about sinuses, 2 channels that usually play a part in sinus inflammation are the stomach and the gallbladder channel. And so, once again, you have the start of those 2 channels at the eye. But then you have this bladder channel, and that channel's an interesting channel. In Chinese medicine, that channel helps with our protection from outside elements. And that channel, it runs all the way down the back of the body, from the head to the foot. So it's your protection from outside pathogens. So things from the world. And sinuses are usually about these outside influences like pollen or mold or, something like that. So having that channel start at the eye also helps you support how you defend yourself from illness. Now, the other interesting thing from a Chinese medical perspective is the eye is associated with the liver and gallbladder in five element theory. The liver is responsible for handling stress in the body. So, all our stress and exhaustion is seen through the eyes. And all these points help relax the eye and assist the eye in letting go of the stress and anxiety. And you know how I've been talking about the liver and gallbladder for stress? Well, those two channels can also play a role in anxiety. So that means helping the eye relax is a good thing. Okay, so all that comes down to the big players that stop you from sleeping are usually stress and anxiety. So if you can do something that helps release and relax that, you may be able to fall asleep quicker and easier. Well, at least that's how it worked for me. Now, these electric eye massagers, they're really easy to use because they're all built kind of the same. And I tried out the two top sellers in eye massagers, the Renfo and the latest Brio IC4. So, in my next episode, I'm going to go over what I liked about each of these eye massagers and their pros and cons. So, hopefully, you can get the one that is best for you because I'm pretty sure one's going to work better for you than the other. You just slip these eye massagers over your head, and they have this elastic strap to help adjust them to your head. And they all seem to have these push buttons on the side of the eye massager. They're portable, and I actually take them with me when I travel on airplanes. And that was the greatest opportunity to disconnect from my environment and reduce my stress traveling on those planes today. And with these, all you have to do is find yourself a stationary position, sitting or laying down, put them on, press the button, and head off to slumberland. You know, these aren't going to be the answer to everything, but they are going to be the answer to some things. And staying healthy is about keeping your tool bag relevant and full. So here's a new gadget that popped up in 2018. It's gone through some revisions, which I think enhance the delivery. So make sure to watch my review of the two top sellers as they come together and do their awesome electric eye massager showdown, helping you figure out if one is going to work better for you. Okay, guys, thanks for coming out to the episode. Until next time, I'll catch you on the other side. And in the meantime, let's get healthy together.